through. One day, while sweeping behind her uncle's workshop, Chika found an old biscuit tin buried under oily rags. Inside, wrapped in a torn scarf, was a photograph, her mother, young and glowing, smiling beside a man whose face was half scratched out by time. Her hands trembled as she traced her mother's face. She held the photo to her chest, breathing deeply, as if the scent of her mother still clung to the old paper. Is this him? She wondered. Is this my father? She ran inside to ask her uncle, her voice filled with rare excitement, but Azuka intercepted her. What's that in your hand? Before Chika could answer, Azuka snatched the photo and tore it in half. That woman gave you nothing but tears. Now you want to chase shadows? Let the dead bury the dead. Chika's scream tore through the air. Not of rage. Not even fear. But of something deeper, of something broken that may never heal again. At school, Chika sat alone. Her uniforms were always worn out. Her shoes had holes. Some children whispered behind her back. Others pointed, that's the girl whose mother died. She lives with wicked Azuka. Chika kept her eyes down, pretending not to hear. Her only friend was her notebook, and even it was tattered. She drew pictures of her mother as a bird, flying above the clouds, watching over her. Sometimes, she wrote letters she would never send. Dear Mama, today I got a question right in class. Nobody clapped. But I think you would have. I miss your singing. I miss your warm hand. I miss you. Please don't forget me. One evening, as rain poured like grief from the heavens, Chika sat on the wooden stool outside the house, soaked to her bones. Azuka had locked her out for breaking a plate. Thunder rumbled. Chika lifted her face to the sky, letting the water run into her eyes. She didn't wipe it away. It was the closest thing to a mother's embrace she'd felt in months. From the shadows of the mechanic shop, her uncle Ikena watched her. His heart broke a little each time, but his silence was louder than any scream. One cold morning, just before the cock crowed, her uncle's wife's voice cut through the stillness like a whip. Chika, come here, fill all these empty pots of water before you leave this house. Chika had already prepared herself and was set for school. It wasn't anything special, just her torn, worn-out uniform that hung on her like faded memories, and her rubber sandals, flapping like injured birds with every step. One was already crying for help, its side stitched with thread